Hello friends, in our last lecture we discussed about the FM, PM, relation between FM, PM, bandwidth. Okay, so in that we discussed about the bandwidth of PM and FM signal, construction of FM through PM or PM through FM, and many more. Now today we discuss about the narrowband FM and PM. So first we will discuss about the construction of narrowband FM signal. Here we can see the equation. It is the equation for the narrowband FM. Here amplitude A, carrier signal cos of omega ct, K of F, it is a constant of frequency modulation, alpha A of t and sine of omega ct. So here is the diagram for the construction of narrowband FM signal. The message signal was given to a integrator, where is it minus integrator of minus infinity to t of d alpha. The output of this, it is A of t, is given to the multiplier, where the Hilbert transform of carrier signal, this is a carrier signal, Hilbert transform of this carrier signal is this, is multiplied with the receiver signal and then multiplied with the K of F, it is the constant of the frequency modulation. So after the output of after the multiplication of this, it is given to the summer. Here in summer we add the carrier signal and output of this given to the multiplied with the amplitude of A. So this is our total equation, amplitude of A multiplied with the cos of omega is carrier signal and this the output of this thing, and we are getting the narrowband FM signal. Now for the construction of narrowband phase modulator, the same signal was used as previous equation. We used amplitude A, cos of omega ct, Kp, m of t, sine of omega ct. So the message signal m of t is directly multiplied with the Hilbert transform of carrier signal by pi by 2, Hilbert transform of pi by 2. So an output of this is given to K of p, which is very less than 1. The multiplication of these three things, these three, is given to the adder. Here we add the carrier signal and then the total addition of all these carrier signal and message signal with the multiplication is multiplied with the amplitude, and we are receiving the narrowband PM signal. So by this we are receiving the narrowband PM signal. Now the generation of wideband FM signal. Here we can see the diagram of generation of FM wideband signal. First we have message signal, then generate a narrowband FM signal through the narrowband FM modulator, and output of these we given, and it was increased by a p times of that signal, and through passed through a non-linear device of band pass filter to get the wideband FM signal. So in this diagram we can see that the narrowband FM modulator generates a narrowband FM signal using a simple component such as integrator, maybe used as a op-amp, then oscillators, multipliers, adders. Then the generated narrowband FM signal is converted to a wideband FM signal just simply by passing through it a non-linear device with the power of P, and the carrier signal and the frequency deviation of delta F of narrowband signal are increased by the factor P. So after passing this, the narrowband signal and frequency deviation were increased by the power P. So the desired increase in the carrier frequency and the desired increase in somewhat delta F are different. So we increase delta F to the desired value where the frequency shifter, that means band pass filter, can change carrier frequency of the desired value. So after passing this we will receive the wideband FM signal. So now next, the transmission bandwidth. we know what is the meaning of transmission. A transmission is the required bandwidth, which is transmission bandwidth is the minimum requirement of bandwidth which allows to transmit a signal from one place to another place. So it depends in FM. The transmission bandwidth of FM depends only on the modulation index. The modulation index, or we can say that it depends on the modulating amplitude and modulating frequency. So it is almost impossible to determine the exact bandwidth of the FM signal. So for using the thumb expression, we will try to define try to determine the FM bandwidth. So for single tone frequency modulation, the approximate bandwidth is bandwidth of the signal is given by this: B is equals to twice of delta F plus FM, or twice of beta plus 1 into FM. So if we take the common of delta F, then 1 plus 1 by beta. So by this we are getting the bandwidth. But the expression related to the Carson's rule, it is expression given by the Carson's rule. So FM bandwidth determined by this rule accommodates at least 90% of the total power. Now we consider an arbitrary message signal n of t with the bandwidth of maximum frequency of W, and using the Carson's rule we try to find the bandwidth of the FM signal, which is given by this expression. B is equals to twice of delta F plus W is equals to 2 into D plus 1 of W. So by this we will receive the transmission bandwidth of the FM signal. Now the comparison of AM and FM signal. We can say simply the AM signal is a no noise or not interference, having no interference. It means having a low quality of signal. FM bandwidth is twice or the same as the modulating signal. The power efficiency is low for conventional AM signals. In DSP-SC and SSB-SC, good power efficiency, but circuits are very complex. We studied earlier. In FM or PM, it having the good spectrum expansion or noise immunity for the transmission. So it have the good quality of transmission. The signal received at the end point is good due to the noise immunity system. So the more complex circuit we can design by the ICs allow the cost efficient implementation. Now the properties of the angle modulation signals. It is AM or PM signals are non-linear functions of message. The bandwidth increases with the modulation index, and the carrier spectral level varies with the modulation index, sometimes it being a 0 for some cases. A narrowband FM or PM signal bandwidth is twice of the message signal, and the amplitude of FM and PM signal is constant. It doesn't depend on the message signal. So here we concluded the AM, amplitude modulation and angle modulation. In next lecture we discuss about the next unit of our syllabus. Thank you.